बेटा, तुम्हारा रिजल्ट डिसाइड नहीं करता कि तुम लूजर हो कि नहीं। तुम्हारी कोशिश डिसाइड करती है। पर कोशिश तो आपने बहुत करी ना बेटा। हाँ।
Hello everyone, this is Atriva.
Hey guys, this is Shubhal. Namaskar, Adab, Sat Shri Akal. Welcome to a brand new episode of What's Your Take?
I hope you have heard about the new education policy, which was last changed in 1986. Then after 34 years, it was again changed on 29 July 2020, the great apocalyptic year. In this video, we will just bring out the pros and cons of this policy. That means the possible pros and cons of this policy. We will just state the main key highlighted points. We hope that you all will like it.
If you wish to support some Indian-based startup, well, you have a chance to do so. Check out Kasset.com, which sells authentic and exquisite Kashmir products. The link is in the description. Use the coupon code to get an additional discount of 31%. First thing first is what I feel a great achievement for our country is the increase in annual education budget. Previously, it was just 2.7% of the GDP, which has now been increased up to 6%, which I feel is quite a good target to be achieved.
Like earlier, it was only science, commerce and arts. But now students have been given the privilege to choose their own choice of subjects as per their choice. और हम लोग को लगता है कि जैसे हम लोग अपनी choice of subjects से अभी खुश नहीं है, हम लोग सोचते रहते हैं कि काश हम लोग फिर से और एक बार अपने पसंद के सब्जेक्ट्स में पढ़ सकते थे। तो यही चीज़ हमारे नेक्स्ट जनरेशन के साथ नहीं होगा, क्योंकि वो लोग अपने पसंद के सब्जेक्ट को लेके आगे बढ़ सकते हैं। So altogether, I think that it will be a huge success for the coming generation.
Previously, in the 10+2 system, the board exams were given much priority. The new 5+3+3+4 system will focus on all-round development of the students. In the foundation years of age 3 to 8, students will be nurtured focusing on developing their language skills. They will be taught through play-based and activity-based learning. The next 3 years will focus on developing their numeric skills and language skills, where they will be taught through discovery and activity-based curriculum and through interactive classroom learning. The middle school will focus on experimental learning and on critical learning objectives and not on learning by rote.
रट्टा मार के कोई फायदा नहीं होता है। रट्टू पोपट बनोगे तो दिमाग खाली रह जाएगा. We need to nourish our brains in different ways possible. Vocational trainings and internships will also be introduced from class 6, which we think are of great help. Now, the final stage, which is from class 9 to class 12, will also include multidisciplinary study where students will pick and choose any choice of subjects from available structures. The focus would be mainly on critical thinking and flexibility.
Teaching in mother tongue can be very necessary to oneself, because Swami Vivekananda had said the mother tongue is to the mind what blood is to the body. Therefore, teaching children in their mother tongue can produce better results. Also, there are enough evidences that show that learning and language are closely related. Every man is capable of receiving knowledge if it is imparted in his own language. New education policy supports teaching in mother tongue, which is a good aspect, but at the same time, English must also not be ignored, because in the today's world, English holds a very important ground and it has become a global language and also a mode of communication in the corporate world.
This policy will promote many unconventional streams. So parents must also support their wards with their passion.
Sorry, लात मारता तू फुटबॉलर बनेगा बनना जो दिल करे बनना.
Like a common friend of ours who completed schooling with us is now pursuing quite a different field in art. He is even excelling in that. He even has his own YouTube channel. You can check it. Link is in the description. Now, if he had not got his support from the parents, then he would not have been in this position, following his dreams and his passion. So, family support is very much needed. Half a battle is already won when your family supports you. हाँ, और एक बात, अगर आप कोई अनकन्वेंशनल स्ट्रीम चूज कर रहे हो तो ये बात हमेशा याद रखना कि अपने आप को प्रूफ करना पड़ेगा. हाँ, आप हार भी सकते हो, लेकिन कोशिश करते रहना होगा, क्योंकि
हार कर जीतने वाले को बाजीगर कहते हैं. क्या कहते हैं?
बाजीगर.
And one more thing, that is every time you fall, you rise up stronger. So remember that and go ahead in your life.
According to the new education policy, the undergraduate degree will be of 4 years with multiple exit options. If we leave the college after the first year, we will get a certificate. If we leave after the second year, we will get a diploma certificate. After the third year, we will get a bachelor's certificate, and if after the fourth year, we will get a bachelor researcher certificate. The government will also be making an academic bank of credit that will digitally store credit points earned through various degrees purchased throughout one's educational career, which will also be evaluated during the final year of his education. The Higher Education Commission of India will be creating an overarching umbrella body that will be covering the entire system of higher education, excluding the law and medical education.
Replacing the UGC and AICTE with the Higher Education Commission of India and bringing under one umbrella was a very good thing. Opening Indian higher education to foreign players, that is, foreign universities can set up their campuses in India. Flexibility to institutions to offer different designs for master programs, and also setting up a national research foundation was very much needed.
New teacher training board will be set up all over the country. The NEP targets to achieve 25:1 pupil is to teacher ratio all over the country by 2030. It will be mandatory for all the teachers to have B.Ed degrees.
One more important change which has been brought is the report card won't just be evaluated based on your marks, but on your all-round development. Students will be evaluated by the teachers, classmates, and the students themselves. This will bring up a sense of self-realization and teamwork in them, which is normally developed during higher education or after that.
In case of vocational trainings, there is a high possibility that students may be exploited in the name of in-hand trainings. There are even possibilities that it may create permanent vacancies in job sectors. In case of teaching in mother tongue, a problem may arise, such as a person living in Kerala has to shift with his family to Maharashtra. Now his child, who has been taught in Malayalam as a prime language, has to learn everything in Marathi now. This may create a huge problem and a language barrier.
This sudden change in the education system was very much needed, but its smooth implementation is very much questionable. One more thing which adds up to this is, where is the employment as per education? Means this will result in much more well-trained, well-educated professionals in a market where the employment ratio is very low.
The new education system may also impose privatization that will make education more unaffordable for the poor in our country, and this will create again a huge gap in the line of literacy. We think that the policy is good, but since education is a concurrent subject, all the states must have been consulted before coming to a conclusion.
सरकार ने ये स्टेप बहुत अच्छा लिया, लेकिन और भी कुछ प्रबंध करता तो और भी अच्छा होता. जैसे कि गाड़ी खरीदने जाओ तो गाड़ी का डाउन पेमेंट 0 होता है, लेकिन एजुकेशन लोन लेने में उसका इंटरेस्ट भर के हो जाता है 12%. तो वही चीज़ अगर एजुकेशन लोन का परसेंटाइल अगर इंटरेस्ट कम हो जाता तो और भी स्टूडेंट्स लोन लेके पढ़ सकते थे.
The research and development sector could have been improved because the number of people going for research per lakh in India is just 15, whereas in our neighboring country China it is around 111. Another thing that could be added to the new education policy was introduction of sex education to remove the taboo and misconceptions from our society.
In this video, we tried to bring you our viewpoints on this new education policy to you. We tried to make this video as short as possible, keeping in mind that no important points were neglected. We would like to know what's your take on this.
Like every time, we won't beg for your likes and subscription. If you feel that the video was informative, if you find this helpful, just share it among your friends.
I hope you enjoyed this video. Share this video as much as possible. Share your thoughts with us and show us some support. Have a great day. Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan.
Joy Hind, Joy Bangla.